Hello, nice special forces. Who dares wins. So today is just a really quick video. I've seen in the Discord chat quite a lot of people struggling with survivability in the wilderness when they're training runecrafting. Um, well, obviously whilst using a demonic skull. Um, I highly recommend straight away do not bring any expensive items, just in case you do get caught by a pker. Some of them are really good. Some of them will give really high damage and can kill you quite quickly. So just don't bring anything you don't want to lose. Obviously, you don't want to lose anything, but don't bring like a Luck of the Dwarfs or HSR or something stupid like that. So the equipment that I add on to survive to help survive a little bit longer really is only two things, and that is the Phoenix necklace and a shield. Any shield, it doesn't matter. I've got the Necronium one here. It was just in my bank, but any shield will do completely fine. There's one other item that you want to make sure that you either have in your tool belt or have in your inventory, and that is the Infernal Puzzle Box. Failing that, if you've got the Persistent Rage Relic, that will help as well. The reason you want that is because you want to keep 100% adrenaline, just in case, as like a major backup. So I've got all my runecrafting gear here, just because obviously that would be the general run that you would be doing. So we'll go into the wilderness now. So we'll cross the wall. You want to tick that for faster runs, so it just doesn't come up again. But that's completely up to you. But it just makes the runs a bit faster. Enter the wilderness. So as soon as you get here, and you're over the wall, you want to anticipate. And then after you anticipate, you want to surge. So you anticipate and surge and run north. And if you have it, use dive and then teleport here to the mage. If at any point you notice there's a pker rushing behind you, because one spot that they use is they'll stand under this guy, and when they see you jumping over, they will jump over and surge up to you and then teleblock you straight away. As soon as you see that, that's what you've got your adrenaline for. So, for example here, they've seen me jump over. Imagine they've jumped there, and I've surged across now to run into the wilderness. They have come straight behind me and surged straight after and attacked me. So my character has gone into combat. As soon as that happens, I would smash my barricade button. So for 8 seconds, I'm not going to take any damage at all. And if my anticipation isn't up, I will mash freedom to break any binds or stuns, and then make my way back to safety. And that is survivability. The only other real problem you will run into is a pker, for example, very far north, right next to the mage. And in that case, you should, at this point, your anticipation should be up, because if you followed what I first said, from the wall, anticipate, it should last to the point you get up here. As soon as you see him attack you, again, you barricade, freedom, and run back. If you run all the way back, that should be more than enough time. 6 seconds should be more than enough time to get all the way back here and not take any damage. Another way you can do it, so this will slow down how many runs you get per hour, but it will increase your survivability, is you just don't surge from the wall. You leave your surge completely as it is. You don't touch it. Because even if you have double surge, when you're sculled, you only get one. And you can't surge and dive. The only way you can surge and dive is if you surge from the wall and then dive after. If you surge or dive while you're in the wilderness, you lose the second option. So say, for example, now someone started attacking me and I go, oh no, I haven't got enough adrenaline. I would freedom, and then I'd run backwards towards the wall and I would surge, just to cover a bit more ground. If at any point either of those tactics didn't work, and say for example you barricade got taken off or something, there shouldn't be any reason it should, but for pure example reasons why if it did, this is where the Phoenix necklace comes in. So when you drop to about 2,000 life points, the Phoenix necklace will pop and will increase your life points by, I think it's about 3,000, I think, which then gives you that bit of extra time, because that's more damage that they've got to do before they can even kill you. The other perks of having the shield as well is the fact that it increases your life points and increases your defensive stats. So you can use all your defensive abilities if you want to while you're running back. Resonance, you can use, if you've got 50% adrenaline, use Reflect. You can use whatever you feel. Obviously, if you're doing consistent runs, you won't have any prayer points, so you won't be able to use protection prayers. But you won't have to restock your adrenaline every time, which is a good thing. That's why you need to have the Infernal Puzzle Box or like the Persistent Rage Relic, because that will make sure then you've always got adrenaline. And then if at any point you catch yourself, I have run out of adrenaline, just for the survivability of using the Demonic Skull, just go back towards retreat. And this is assuming that you've got the adrenaline crystals unlocked. You just go down to adrenaline crystals, gain your full adrenaline again. And then go back to Edgeville and just carry on. I highly suggest going to a populated world. It sounds really, really stupid, but trust me. It used to be, when the runecrafting update first came out, the popular worlds were the worst ones to go to because there were pkers everywhere. However, that has now changed. pkers now tend to travel across the lower populated worlds, because they've caught on to what players are doing and go into the low populated worlds, so there's less pkers, but in turn it's brought the pkers to the lower populated worlds. So if you go to a world and you see a couple of people running runecrafting through the abyss, just go there and go with them. It's my best options for you. And then if you run into a pker and he chases you and you survive, you get back to the wall and you just go about your day. Don't antagonize them. If you antagonize them, they will follow you. If you then want to hop worlds, because obviously they've attacked you and whatever, and now they're stalking you, don't add them. The way to get about it is turn your online status to friends only and hop worlds. It's as easy as that. They won't be able to follow you because they'll only be able to see if you're online, if you're online, or if you've got them added, which will keep them away from you for a short period of time until they hop around several worlds and find you. But it's not that big of an issue. Yeah, so that's how to survive in the wilderness, guys, and how to do successful runecrafting runs. Remember your anticipation, surge, run forward, dive, and teleport. And that's it. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope this guide helps a little bit. Say it's not really a long one, it's not really fully in depth, it's just a bit of help for people who are struggling with surviving through the wilderness, because it can be a bit of a ball ache when you want to train your runecrafting, make a bit of money, and someone runs in and PKs you for everything you got on you. But with that being said, I will strictly say again, as I said at the beginning of the video, please, please, please do not bring expensive items into the wilderness when you're skulled. It's not worth the risk. If you're not skulled, then brilliant, absolutely carry on doing what you're doing. If you're not opted into PvP, you carry on, bring whatever you want into the wilderness. But if you are skulled or you are opted into PvP, do not do it, because there are PKers out there, and there are PKers that are amazing. They're brilliant PKers, and yeah, you will not survive. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope it helps. Bye bye.